So today's tutorial is about how to make a semicircle beaded bag. So there are so many ways to make this bag, but today I'm going to teach you a simple way to make this semicircle beaded bag. Let's get started. Hello everyone, thank you again for joining me for another tutorial. So in front of me over here I have crystal bead. This is a sugar bead or a square bead. This is what it looks like, okay? It's very square in shape, very clear. This is a clear crystal bead or sugar bead in 10 millimeter. Okay, here is my nylon or fishing line that I'll be using, and a cutter or scissors to cut any loose thread. Let's start with 4 bead. Okay, I'm putting this 4 bead on the line like this. Then I'm going to hold the last one. This is 4 bead I put on the line. Hold the last one and cross the right line into it like this. Hold the lines ends together and pull the bead down. Okay, now we have the first one done. Now the line split into 2, the left and the right line. Okay, now I'm going to add 1 bead to my right line and 1 to the left and cross into the third one and pull. I pull the left on the left line, right on the right line like this. Okay, I'm going to cross into the third one like this, cross both ends of the line into the third one, hold the lines together and pull down. We have 2 done. So on each side of my line again, the right and the left line, I'm adding 1 bead to each side of my line. Add to the left line, add to the right line, okay, like this. And now we are going to cross both ends of the line into the third one and pull. Crisscross like this, hold the ends together and pull the bead like this. Again, we are repeating the same technique. 1 bead to the right, 1 bead to the left. We cross into the third bead like this, crisscross, hold the ends together and pull the bead down. Now we have 4 done. Okay, so what we are going to continue to do is to continue to make this 30 times. Okay, I want you to continue to make 30 times and I'll meet you back here. And now here is my 30 that I made. Okay, if you count, it's 30. Now on my left line, this is my left line. Okay, I'm going to add all these 3 beads on my left line. All right, add all these 3 on the left line, hold the last one and cross with the right line like this and pull. Okay, and this is where my line is in the bead, is in this bead over here. All right, so my left line again, this line, I'm adding 3 bead again to my left line. All right, 3 bead. I'm going to hold the last one and cross with the right line like this and pull. So now my right line into 2 bead. Okay, pull through 2 bead. This is 1 and 2. Pull through 2 bead like this. And now I'm adding 3 bead to my left line. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cross with the right line and pull. Now we have a ring of 6 bead for the second count. Okay, my right line into 2 bead again. Okay, I'm pulling my right line into 2 bead, and on my left line I add 3 bead to my left line, hold the last one and cross with the right line and pull down. Now my right line again into 2 bead, this 2 bead, pull through 2 bead. Okay, and add 3 bead to the left line like this, hold the last one and cross with the right line and pull. So now I want us to concentrate on the 6 rings that we are making. Okay, ignore the first one and count the 6 rings that we are making. We're going to make 7 rings of 6. Okay, so you're going to 2 and add 3, pull through 2 bead and add 3 bead to the left line, and now you count 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. 7 rings of 6 bead. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now let's continue. My right line into the next bead, 1 bead. Okay, I'm pulling through 1 bead and I'm adding 2 bead to my left line. Add 2 bead. Okay, cross with the right line and pull. Now my right line into 2 bead. Okay, I'm pulling through 2 bead. So the number of rings we have here, we are going to repeat the same thing on this side too. Okay, we have 7 rings. We are going to add 7 rings over here and end it in 4. Okay, so now I cross and pull into the next 2 bead, pull through next 2 bead, add 3 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull into the next 2. Okay, we are going to repeat this 7 times. All right, add 3 bead to the left line like this. Hold the last one, cross with the right line and pull. So this is 3 we made. Okay, we are going to repeat 7 here. This is 3, 1, 2, 3. We are going to make 4, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then we are left with 1. Okay, at the end. Make sure 1 is left at the end. Okay, and now I'm pulling through my last 2 bead over here. Okay, this is the last 2 that I pull my line through, and I add 3 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull. And now we have 1 bead left, this one at the end. Okay, pull through my right line into the last bead. On the same line I pull through the bead, I add 2 bead to it. Okay, and cross with the left line and pull. This is the shape that you want. So now I'm going to flip it over to my side. Okay, you see the 4 we have at the end over here, we have the same 4 on the opposite side here. Okay, you need to have that. So now let's continue. My left line, I'm starting with 3 bead. Hold the last bead and cross with the right line and pull. I'm going to pull my right line again, right line into the next bead. Okay, I'm pulling through 1 bead and add 2 bead to my left line, cross with the right line and pull. So now my right line, okay, my right line into the next 2 bead. Okay, we are going to pull through 2 bead like this and add 2 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull. My right line into the next 2 bead, pull through 2 bead and add 2 bead to the left line, cross and pull into the next 2 bead, 2 bead to the left line, cross and pull. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are going to continue again and make 6. So I'm pulling through 2 bead and add 2 bead to the left line, cross and pull down into the next 2. Okay, so now we are making a ring of 5 bead. All right, I add 2 bead to my left line, cross and pull down into the next 2. All right, 2 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now I'm going to pull my right line into the next bead, go through next bead and add 2 bead to the left line like this. Okay, hold the last one, cross with the right line and pull down. Hold and pull it down into the next bead. I'm pulling through 1 bead again and I'm adding 2 bead to the left line, cross and pull. I'm going to pull through the next bead again into 1 bead. Okay, 1 bead, add 2 bead to the left line like this. I'm holding the last one, cross with the right line and pull. Okay, now the number of 5 rings we make over here, we are going to repeat on this side. Okay, so I'm pulling through 2 bead. All right, and I'm adding 2 bead to my left line. Pull the last one, cross with the right line, and pull down. My right line again into the next 2 bead. Pull through next 2 bead and add 2 bead to the left line like this. Cross with the right line and pull into the next 2 bead. Okay, I add 2 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull into the next 2. I add 2 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull down into the next 2 bead again. Two bead to the left line, cross and pull into the next 2 bead. Okay, add 2 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull. So now we have 2 at the end. Okay, I'm going to pull through. You see the last 2 left. We are going to do 4 4 at the end. I pull through 1 bead and add 2 bead to my left line. I cross with the right line and pull down. Pull my line into the last bead. Put the right line into the last bead and add 2 bead to the right line. And I'm going to cross with my left line, okay, like this, and pull. That way my line turn again so I can start a new row. And this is how it looks like for now. This is what we are doing. Look at the shape, it's rounded already. We are going to continue to make more. I flip it over to my side, okay, and let's continue. So on this stage, I'm going to add 3 bead. We are going to go round, okay. I'm adding 3 bead to my left line. All right, add 3 bead to the left line, cross with the right line and pull down. I'm going to pull my right line again into the next bead. Pull through next bead and add 2 bead to the left line, cross with the right line like this and pull. Okay, my right line again into the next bead. I'm pulling through 1 bead, okay, and I'm adding 2 bead to the left line. I cross with the right line and pull down my right into the next bead, and I add 2 bead to my left line, cross with the right line and pull. So what we are doing on this stage, we are pulling through 1 bead and add 2 bead to the left line, okay. We are going to go round 1 bead and add 2 bead to it until we complete. All right, and this is how the weave is looking like so far. So continue to repeat the same technique round until this step is complete. Repeat the same round.